So, let me see if I can get myself in here. I can use this. I can use my mirror to see if I'm in the picture. There we go. So, everybody, hold on. I can't talk with them. So many people are always talking about how good my new teeth look and how crazy I am because I'm complaining or saying that I need to save up for a new pair. But so they can look really good. And if you're a denture wearer and you've had trouble with getting your dentures and you've gone through some of the stuff that I've gone through, you'll already know. But if you just had a perfect denture journey, you'll have no clue. You'll be like, oh, they look beautiful. So I'll show. So if I smile, yeah, they look pretty good. But they're touching the back, not in the front. Touching the back, not in the front. So thus, I can't eat with them. Plus, they're also pushing out on my lower thing, which I think you can see. Here, you can see the ledge right here. Let me see. I'm going to try to put it down so I can do it with two hands and you can really see how off they are. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we'll try. So, this is pushed down in the back. You see that? I hope you can. It hurts. They should literally be touching everywhere. So, oh man, they hurt. They're not supposed to hurt, number one. I mean, if you just had your teeth pulled, yes, you're going to be sore. But I got mine, I think the May was the bottom, and June, I think, was the top, or July. I don't remember the top. So they should fit all the way around. So if, let's say I try to tough it out, I put glue in there, and the glue will hold it, but as soon as you try to eat or anything, well, actually all day long, the glue will be leaching out under this front part because it's not touching. So your saliva gets up in there and it's just washing that glue out, and the glue has zinc. I tried the one without zinc before anybody gets all, well, they have the one without zinc. Well, it doesn't work as good. It definitely washes away really quick. And I mean, like within an hour, it's gone. Whereas the Fixodent will last a while. But if I try to eat, all that glue, first bite, squeak out the front. And it's very nauseating. It's because it's not touching. It should literally be touching all the way around. And what happened, this is the third set that they tried to make. So, that should tell you that there was a problem. They were having some serious problems for some reason. And this fits really good. But they hurt so bad. And I'm trying to see if you can see how it leans. I'll show you the first pair. And then you can see what... Let's see if I can get them side by side so you can see what I'm talking about. So, you see how this is the first set that they tried to make. This is the second. You see how there's a lean? So there's a problem. She said, when I said, do you think there's a possibility that the wax thing melted when you sent it to them in the mail? And she said it was a possibility because I showed her the picture of the wax try-ins and they were perfect. I swear I cried when I had my wax try-ins in because they were perfect for these here. This set here, I never had a wax try-in. The second set, the reason why they never went even into the hard thing, is that the teeth were about half the size. I'm realizing why I'm having so much trouble is I don't have glasses on. I was putting my makeup on when I decided to take a few and do this. So the second set they made, the teeth were only about that big right there. There was just these little teeny tiny pieces of teeth, and like that. And what they were trying to do is make it so I could open my mouth, because I have a very narrow mouth. I have a tiny mouth. But instead of doing the top different, they just made the teeth. They got rid of the teeth, which even this plate in the beginning, that's what they were doing. They were just sanding off the teeth. This set, this top one, actually fit until my regular, bingo. Hold on. I'll turn around now because, no, this set fit. The top. The bottom didn't. The top fit. Until my regular dentist was sick. So when I went in, I saw another dentist. And I was telling her that they were too tall, that she needed to take some of this off up here. But instead, she did something in here, which you could see. See those little things that she did there? Made them now, they don't have any suction at all. So you see this side doesn't have that? She did that in there. She took it off in here for some reason. Don't ask me why. She was of a different nationality. And I just kept telling her that they were too tall. They were too tall. They were hurting my gums up top because they were too tall. And so for some reason, she did this. And then they just, let me turn around. Oh, they're going to taste terrible. For some reason, these taste terrible. Ooh, this will gag you. Well, for one thing, you can see that they're definitely giving you a little bit of a buck chase. So that was, these are the set that I couldn't close my mouth. I could not close my mouth with these set. I'm so sorry. I can't help but laugh at myself. That looked totally ridiculous. I couldn't close my mouth with this very set. And when I called my insurance, Medicaid said that closing your mouth was a cosmetic issue and that they really didn't care about cosmetic issues. If it fit in my mouth, that's all that mattered. I said, but I can't close my mouth. And I can't put my lips together without going reaching. And she said, well, hold on, let me get my supervisor. She went, she was gone for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And her and the supervisor came back and said that this is considered a cosmetic problem and that they don't really care how they look as long as I can fit them into my mouth. So, all right. Then I called back another time and I said, okay, I get it. Cosmetic, blah, blah, blah. I said, but, I can't open my mouth big enough to get the fork in or a spoon in to put the food in. Because, you get it. Again, let me talk to my supervisor. Same thing. As long as they fit in your mouth, as long as they fit in your top and your bottom, that's all that matters. A lot of people take their dentures out to eat. If my dentist saw me like this, she would get me my lip back. She would want me to wear braces. Get in there. So, anyway, the first dentist, she messed these up. Thank God. Not really. I really want teeth so bad. She messed these up by sanding something on the inside. But these were the ones that I couldn't touch my lips together without really reaching for it. And they also give me a bit of a monkey face. And I'm not even going to put the bottoms in because it's ridiculous. Anyway, you see, the teeth themselves are not that bad. I mean, they're nice looking teeth for Mr. Ed. But they don't fit me properly, and they actually make me look like I need to be a scientist. I'm going to invent the nuclear toothbrush. Yes, I want to be a nuclear physicist one day when I grow up. Yes, that's what these dentures make me feel like. Anyway, this is the very first set that everybody gave me grief about being so beautiful. But they didn't take into account that they didn't fit, and that you see that I look kind of like Buckteeth girl. And the only thing I do like about these is look how short they are. I do like that. And I actually did that myself because they were gagging me. And I was putting glue in them because, you know, it's hard. Most women, I'm saying me, it's hard for me to go out of the house like this. I actually had some suicidal thoughts because I was so not doing well without teeth. My son's like, you can hardly tell. If people don't know you, they're just going to think you're older and have a wrinkled mouth. You know, I was really proud of myself how I took care of my face and that I didn't have wrinkles because I took care of my face. And now, you know, I have these wrinkles like I smoked for many years. And that's without teeth. So, yeah, maybe if you don't know me, you might not know I don't have any teeth. And some people are like, people can't even tell I don't have my teeth. Not me, them. But when I see me in the mirror, and to me, I don't really give a crap what everybody thinks about my looks. It's what I think. It's how I feel about me. You know? You could be like, oh, you're beautiful. But yeah, you know what? Look what I looked like before when I had my teeth. And I didn't expect to get my teeth pulled and never look like me again. And yes, Corey, I keep saying I want to look like me. But you know what? I mean, I don't want to look like a totally different person like I do now. If you saw my pictures, if you go look at my DIEANN63 YouTube page, there is my cover video. If you look at my cover video, that's right there on the front page, and then you look at me right now, you wouldn't know that her and I are the same woman. You wouldn't have a clue. That's what I mean, that I want to look like me. I don't expect to have my perfect facial feature, mouth, whatever. I don't mean it like that. But if you look at this and go to the Diane63, it's Diane63. That's the name of my main YouTube channel. And then you look at this here. You wouldn't even know that that's me. Here's the same glasses and everything. You wouldn't even know that her and I are related because that's how different I look. And so when I say I want to look like myself, I just mean I want to be able to look in the mirror and recognize me. Okay, I recognize my eyes. There I am. There's my nose. And then when it comes here, it totally changes who I am. And I've seen people with dentures that they still look like themselves. They don't look in the mirror and they're not disappointed. People who get dentures who have been suffering with bad teeth, they're thrilled. They love the way their teeth look. And I just happen, the fact that my dentist has tried 3 times to make these dentures. Now, the name of the denture place is like Bear or Thayer, something like that. The second set she sent to them is when she stopped going to them, and then she sent them someplace else, and I don't know where she sent them that time. I actually tried to get the name because I wanted to talk to them personally so I could have I could go there. I mean, if it was, I drive 2 hours to my dentist. So if the denture person place was 3, 4 hours away, and it meant that I could go there and show them what's going wrong and they would fix it, that's what I would have done. But she wouldn't give me the name because I said, instead of me keep coming back to you to try to fix this, why don't you let me go to the denture place? But she never gave it to me. So anyway, so the new set, although I will say that these teeth, these look identical to my teeth, except for the fact that they're very long here. And I did ask them to please put some, because this, see this light pink that's here? That wasn't even there. Originally, there was no gum on these teeth. And when I sent them back, I said to please put some gum on this because, look, I don't like, I said, I want my dentures to look healthy. I said, these teeth that are long, that's my receding gum line that it looks like, you know. So, but these are identical to my old teeth, my original teeth in my mouth. I have a bust of my teeth in the house here because I wanted to make sure that if anything happens to my dentures that I can get teeth that look like mine. So I kept the bust. So, but this is, you see that weird lean? That is what's making these a problem. And they weren't like that when they were in wax. They were beautiful. I'm going to see, I haven't bought a video editing program. So usually with YouTube, you could like put pictures in and stuff, but they took that away. I don't know what's there now since I'm just coming back to life. I'll see if I can put a picture of the wax try-ins that were with these. I swear, I cried. They look so beautiful. And then when these came in, I was like, wait a minute, why are they leaning like that? And she's like, I don't know. And the wax was really thin because when I was doing the wax trying, you could see even here, these are thin. She was like, you got to be really careful because the wax is thin and your body heat's heating it up and this and that. So she was worried at the dentist's office. And then it was actually, we had like some warm weather in October. I think we had some 80 and 90 degree weather. I forget what temp, but it was hot. And my wax try-ins were in the mail, so I was worried. Anyway, she sent the bottoms back to try to meet them up with the top. And she really should have just sent the tops back to try to meet, well, they're both wrong. It doesn't matter. Either way, this is me trying to explain to people that, yes, you are like, your teeth look beautiful, but it's not about what they look like. They have to fit. You have to be able to eat with them. What if you're out with your friends and they're like, hey, let's go stop at Chili's and get, a drink and an appetizer. And you're like, oh crap, I can't eat with my teeth in. I couldn't even drink with them in because the water would flush the glue out. So the only thing I can do now is I can wear these tops. They hurt. I keep sanding away over here to try to get it not to hurt, but it has cut into here somehow. I think it's the angle because there's nothing sharp in here to be cutting me. I just don't get it. I don't know. It's making me sad. Anyway, I can wear these. I'm going to cry and I don't want to cry. I can wear these for a little bit. But there is a cut about that big. It looks like a cold sore now. It's got that white, cold sore look to it. Anyway, I'm going to go. I hadn't been online for a long time, and I read all the comments. Oh, right here, man. I read all the comments about, you're crazy. Your teeth look fantastic. You're crazy. You don't see what we see. Man, they could look fantastic, but if they don't feel right, and what's the use of having them if I can't eat? And I mean, I can't even eat something soft because, well, for one thing, I have to load up the glue on the bottom. The bottoms are so painful because they're like a teeter-totter, you know? And so even if I'm eating something soft, whoosh, the glue comes out. And I tried C-Bond, which I really like C-Bond, but it's not big enough to take care of that big gap in between my gum and the tooth, the denture. So I needed to put the paste, the glue there, adhesive, whatever. And I have got these sores on my, where women put eyeliner right on that ledge? I've got sores on these that ledge. And the eye doctor feels I'm allergic to something. And I have a feeling that it is the adhesive. It's a possibility that it's the teeth, but I don't know. I think it's the adhesive. I'm using too much. The zinc, I don't know what zinc does to you. And at this point, I don't wear these unless I'm getting ready to go out someplace and I don't know them and I feel really self-conscious. And so I have to go pick something up. So I have to put these in. And I started making my videos. I do review videos for companies and I've started that. So I'm going to have to put the tops in to do that. I put the bottoms in on one of the videos, and somebody who watches my videos had a baby calf saying, I see you revived your new dentures. He got very upset, and he thought I was scamming, saying that I had bad dentures. Well, you know what? That video was probably like 4 minutes long, maybe 5 if it was lucky. And that's all those teeth were in for. I want it to look normal. And somebody had a cow saying that, they went on my GoFundMe, said I was a scammer, which I immediately went over. Thankfully, I have been in close contact to GoFundMe before this all because, nobody sees it because I'm just Diane, Nobody cares about me because I'm not anything fantastic, So it's very hard to get recognized on GoFundMe unless you're like a dog with your leg hanging off or your jaw hanging off, or you're a little kid, or you're, this or that. But dentures, I don't think people really care. It's not life-shattering. You could go around without teeth. You could drink protein shakes. You could be fine. You'll get over it. But anyway, I had been in contact with GoFundMe trying to help me to do things, better, to try to get noticed. And so I wrote her and told her that somebody left a remark saying that I was a scammer kind of thing. And I deleted it. I wasn't going to delete it because I thought, you know what? People should see if that's what somebody feels, and then I pled my case saying that, whatever. I thought they were talking about, all right. Before I had my teeth pulled, I prepared ahead and I videoed a bunch of videos of products so that while I was healing, I could just upload them and fill them out for the companies. And so I did a couple of them. So originally, I thought the person had seen my videos that I just posted I had my real teeth, Anyway, I decided to, and GoFundMe ladies, the same thing, was just delete it. After I wrote back, because I figured he would get my email anyway that said what it is. And thankfully, the other people, he was a donator, which I didn't know. And the other people that donated, there was like 3, they're all friends of mine. So they know I'm not a scammer. I wasn't worried about them. I was more worried about him and anybody else that came because, my reputation is me. I try to be a good person. I actually, and I'm not bragging because it's not a brag, but people should do this. Let Go, the app, and Offer Up. On there, I put up a pot that says, are you hungry? And I make soups. I made lasagna for Christmas for people. And so I give away meals to the hungry kind of thing. And the reason why I bring this up is it's really easy to do. And if you have the means, I make soup with leftovers, and the pot of soup, probably I take the bones of, let's say if my mom made a big turkey, I took her turkey carcass that night and I made turkey bone broth and turkey, the turkey. Anyway, the point is, you can make soups and casseroles, and just put up a pot. It has to have like a picture so it looks like you're selling something. And I write across the picture hungry with a question mark. But it's really easy to do. And I've met a lot of nice people who are in a bad place, Anyway, it's easy. It's OfferUp. And it's easier to do on OfferUp. They don't delete your stuff like LetGo does. LetGo sees anything that they feel is perishable and they get rid of it. But it's nice. I have met a lot of really nice people that are just in a bad spot. Bod. I'm taking a picture of you. I'm taking a picture of you. I know. He's probably going to go to the bathroom. I'm getting there. All right. I got to go. I just thought I'm getting ready to go meet somebody. I'll make a quick video. It wasn't a quick video as usual because, that's how I am. That's how I roll. Bark at me, boy. Hey, don't hurt me, you monster. You're being a monster. Don't be a monster. Okay. Ow, you're biting me, Bitis. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get dressed like a real human being. Thanks for watching. I definitely am gonna try to get my act together and not let this depression kill me. That has been a big factor. Depression. So bad. I stopped everything. I mean, everything. I stopped it all. Oh well. Goodbye.